You're lying flat on the ground, eyes closed, completely unconscious, and 10 feet away, a wolf is staring at you, not growling, not charging, just watching. This happened every single night for thousands of years. Our ancient ancestors slept on open ground, with lions, wolves, and bears circling just outside the firelight. And yet, almost none of them got eaten in their sleep. Why? The answer isn't what you think, and honestly, it's kind of terrifying. In 2019, a guy named Travis Kaufman went for a regular trail run in the mountains of Colorado, just jogging. Then he heard something behind him. He turned around, and a mountain lion was mid-air, already lunging. It locked its jaws around his wrist. Travis fought back with his bare hands and barely survived. Now, here's what should blow your mind. Travis was awake, alert, and fighting back. So imagine being completely asleep, unconscious, helpless, zero reaction time. Why didn't predators just pick us off every single night? 50,000 years ago, before houses, before cities, before your cozy apartment, our ancestors were sleeping directly on the dirt in open grasslands with creatures that could run 40 miles per hour and see perfectly in the dark. So how are any of us even here right now? The first reason is fire. And I don't mean fire as in it kept them warm. Every predator on Earth, lions, wolves, bears, evolved to fear fire at the instinct level. It's not a choice, it's hardwired. So when ancient humans slept around even a small dying campfire, predators would approach, stop, and back away because their brain was screaming that something was very wrong here. Scientists studying Aboriginal communities in Australia found that fire creates a psychological barrier that predators are unwilling to cross, even when they're starving. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Ancient humans never slept alone, not once. Researchers who studied the Hadza, one of the last hunter-gatherer communities on Earth, found that when one group member fell asleep, others naturally stayed awake, talking, watching, tending the fire, then they would drift off while someone else woke up. A biological relay system, no alarm clocks, no schedules, just human bodies staggering sleep so the group was never fully unconscious at the same time. Predators figured this out fast. Scientists at Stanford call this the sentinel effect, and it meant attacking a sleeping human group wasn't an easy meal. It was a potential death trap. Now, here's the part that sounds completely backwards. Predators are actually scared of us. Not because we're strong or fast, because we are the most unpredictable creature that has ever walked this planet. Researchers at UC Santa Cruz played recordings of normal human conversation through speakers in the California wilderness. Lions, pumas, bobcats, they all fled twice as fast as they fled from lions roaring. The sound of a human talking was more terrifying to apex predators than another apex predator, because every predator that ever attacked a human group learned quickly. We fight back in ways that make no sense. We use tools, we set traps, we come back the next day with the whole tribe. We are the only species on Earth that hunts its hunters. And here is something that will genuinely disturb you. Scientists discovered that leopards, one of the most intelligent predators on Earth, actually developed a specific strategy just for humans. They learned to drag their kills high up into trees, not to protect food from other animals, but specifically to keep it away from us. Because even after a leopard made a kill, humans would track it down, follow the blood trail for miles, and take the food back. The leopard learned that humans never give up. Ever. Think about that. A predator so intimidated by us that it changed its entire hunting behavior just to avoid our revenge. But here's the part nobody talks about. This protection was never guaranteed. There were nights the fire went out too early, nights someone fell asleep on watch, and on those nights, predators did attack. Ancient human fossil records show bite marks, claw damage, evidence of leopard and hyena attacks. And some scientists believe that deep primal fear you feel in the dark, that creeping dread when a room goes completely black, is a survival memory passed down through hundreds of generations. That racing heart at 3 a.m. when you hear a noise, that's 50,000 years of your ancestors whispering, stay alert, something is out there. So why didn't predators attack sleeping humans? Fire that broke their instincts, groups that never fully went dark, and a species so dangerous that even apex predators learned to leave us alone. But underneath all of it is one simple, humbling truth. We survived by the absolute thinnest margin. No guarantees, no safety nets, just fire, family, and the desperate hope that the darkness would hold off until morning. And it did. Just barely, just enough. That's why you're here right now, with your phone in your hand, a roof over your head, because somewhere 50,000 years ago, someone stayed awake a little longer than they needed to and kept the fire burning. Subscribe to First Fire for more curious human stories.